Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Taylor.
I'm Josh.
And we're Taylor and Josh, or Josh and Taylor. So we just recently went to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, we're not there, but
No.
we're not the greatest YouTubers. We didn't get like any drone footage or I don't know, all those crazy cool effects, but I mean, we're starting.
We did get some clips of like things that we did, things that we suggest. So we figured we'd sit down and just kind of explain like what our trip was, what it consisted of, and then what we did and what we suggest to you guys if you ever want to go to Vegas or
That's cool.
So we'll just kind of get started, and also throughout this video we're also going to insert clips of the different things that we did do. So we'll have short clips.
I mean, there was a lot. I mean,
yeah.
But
yeah. We did a lot, and it was worth it. We had a good time.
Yeah, I would say it was like, even though we were there for a week, there was so much more that you could like see within just 7 days. It was nuts.
Yeah, I think that would be my first suggestion is if you are ever going to go to Vegas or make the trip there, it is expensive. So obviously be prepared for that. But I definitely think if it's in the books, stay there for at least a week because there's so many things to do at all hours of the day and night. You want to be able to experience it all, especially because it's so different from, I'm sure where you guys live, definitely from where we live. There's so much to do. So anyway, we flew out to Vegas on a Saturday morning, actually, really early. We've never actually left for a vacation on a Saturday, and I think that was actually a really good idea. That way when we came back the following Saturday, we still had Sunday to recoup.
Yeah, mostly on Monday. But like going on Saturday, it's like, okay, day one's done, but it's like, okay, Monday's tomorrow, and then you realize like, oh no, wait, tomorrow's Sunday. We still have a whole week to do stuff. It's like, it kind of feels like you've been there for kind of like 2 weeks, but really, still 1 week.
So something else to know is depending on where you're from, Vegas has different time zone than the East Coast, where we're from.
Yeah.
So we're 3 hours ahead of Vegas time. So when we came home, it was later than what it would be in Vegas. So just something to keep in mind. But yes, so we flew there on a Saturday morning really early, and we got to our hotel. We stayed at this Marriott on the Strip. It was Marriott Grand Chateau.
Yeah.
And we actually didn't get into our hotel room until about like 3 maybe.
Well, I don't know. We were supposed to get in
earlier.
Like around, we got there around 12 o'clock, probably, I would say the latest 2, 3 o'clock, but it literally, I don't know what it was, but it took so long to get our room. We literally didn't get it till like 4:30, and we were there since 12.
So we were hungry. So Josh, I, and my younger sister, Paige, decided to go to this mall that was right across the street, and this mall's really neat, and we're going to insert clips here in a second. When you walk in, it's just, a mall, but the roof of the mall looks like the sky, so it's blue and it has clouds, and so the whole time you're in this mall, you feel like you're outside, which is really neat. We had never seen anything like that before. But we just went to get Chipotle. So we grabbed Chipotle there. We went back to the hotel, ate it. And by the time we were done eating, we got our room. We checked out the pools. So the first day we didn't do a ton. We went and walked the Strip that night and gambled. But other than that, we didn't do a ton. No. Day 2, my mom's best friend was also in Vegas with us while we were down there. And she and her husband were staying at the Bellagio. Beautiful hotel. If you know anything about like the water show, that's at the Bellagio. We'll also insert videos of that as well. So we went there to swim at that pool. It's a little bit bigger and nicer than the Marriott pool that our hotel had. So we went there, and then we went to an Italian restaurant for dinner. It had huge portion sizes. Like one plate could probably feed 4 people or more than that, honestly.
Yeah.
They were huge. Really, really good though. And then after that, we saw Shin Lim and Colin Cloud.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So,
that was cool.
Yeah, that
It was
was
very
neat.
different.
So Shin Lim is more card magic type shows. Colin Cloud is like a mind reader. If you don't know who they are, feel free to look them up on YouTube. They're actually really neat. They put on a fantastic show. They had the crowd involved and stuff like that, which is really neat.
Yeah.
So, and then after that, we we just kind of gambled at that hotel and then just walked the streets of Vegas. Josh and I walked every single night up and down the strip.
Every night.
Yeah, we just wanted to get the full experience and really, see things. We're there for a week. We want to see as much as we can. If you want to talk about day 3, you can.
Whole day, literally, just hanging out the pool.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hot, but that pool, you would think it would be hot because like the sun's literally beating on it 24/7. But it was actually like really like
It felt
cold.
good.
It was it was good. Like it literally felt like okay, because we walked from our hotel to the Bellagio, and I mean that's probably a good
25, I think,
yeah
minute
25.
walk.
But it feels like 5 because you literally there's so much to see. You literally don't
stopping
think
and
of
looking.
so.
Yeah.
I mean, we get there, we're hot. It's like 105 degrees out. And so,
Getting in that pool.
yeah,
felt really good.
literally.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, like, want to dip your feet, but you just jump in and you're just like,
I feel so good.
yeah, that was cool. That was
Yeah.
nice.
And then that night, we went to see Circus Soleil, which was really neat. Definitely a really confusing storyline. Their
Yeah,
current
it
show that
wasn't
they're
my
doing right
kind
now.
of show.
I'm trying to think of what it was. Circus Soleil Mystere is actually what we saw. That might be the point of it, is because it's mysterious and kind of weird and out there.
And if you do go to that show, just know that it's not like a show where you're gonna like watch with just like looking at the stage. I mean,
They're
literally have to
everywhere.
like turn your head, look behind you. Like it was cool, but for me, it was too much.
It was a lot.
You literally there's so much like different things going on around you. You didn't know what to focus on. It was too confusing. Like you couldn't understand the storyline because you're looking around too much.
Yeah. Also, something that was funny about that just happened to happen the way it did is my mom's best friend's husband got a whole entire thing of popcorn spilled on him because
Dumped on them.
yeah, it was like part of the show, but like my mom's friend's husband was not in the show. It just so happened he was the one that got popcorn dumped on him, so that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But day 4, we went to, my mom and grandma booked Josh, my sister, and I a surprise.
Yeah.
We did not know what it was until we got there, and it turned out to be an ice bar.
Literally an ice bar.
So what an ice bar is, if you'd never heard of one, I had not either. It's an entire bar made out of ice, except for the floor and the ceiling. Seats, the glasses, the actual bar itself, the walls, everything's made out of ice. So that was really neat.
We took shots out of an ice boob.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, we'll insert that clip as well. But yeah, so that was really neat. Definitely cold when you're in Vegas. You don't expect to be cold.
Oh, it was
so.
freezing.
Yeah.
Literally, like, I mean, I work when it's cold out. I'm used to, I mean, we live in Ohio, so, I mean, we're pretty immune to snow and cold weather, but, like, being in Vegas when it's hot and you literally go in a room for, like, an hour that's -5 or whatever, that was cold.
It was, yeah. But it
even
was
though
neat.
even though we were wearing jackets and stuff, I mean, it was cold, but it was very cool.
Cool experience. Definitely was neat. And then when we walked out of the ice bar, which keep in mind, I don't know if this is just a Vegas thing or this just happened to us. They made drinks really strong in Vegas. Also, we are over the age of 21 in case anybody's wondering, so do not drink if you're under 21.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we were kind of tipsy after leaving that bar and their drinks, and when you exit that bar, it leads you into a
23.
Prohibition bar.
That was sweet because like
you, me, and Grandma walked out,
Oh, God,
and
that
we
was-
talked
whew.
my grandma into buying everybody a drink again, and we were already tipsy, and that just,
Well, it's cool because, like, you don't... It's like the door is not like a regular door, you know? It's like a bookshelf, like, that's supposed to be, like, hidden, and you literally push on it, and you go right into this, like, secret little bar, and, like, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was different. So we got a drink there, and then we went to dinner after that. It was at, like, an Irish pub. I think.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, though. It was
No,
actually
yeah, it
really
was
good.
good. Maybe we
It was,
were
like-
super hungry.
Yeah, I mean, Ice Bar from the pub was literally right next door, so that was, it worked out pretty cool.
Yeah, so that was really cool, and everybody was having a great time.
Except for your mom.
Yeah, my mom was about the only one out of our group of 7 that wasn't tipsy. So
Nope.
God bless her. Day 5, sorry, we did a bus tour, which is a very long trip.
All day.
Yeah,
Planning
it was
on leaving from 6 a.m. and not getting back until...
like 6 p.m.
Yeah,
or
literally.
so. Yeah. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, so that we actually went to the Grand Canyon, which is really neat. We'll insert some pictures and videos from there. So we ended up going to the Hoover Dam first,
Yeah.
and then we stopped for lunch in this like really like desert remote town. I don't even know where it was. I think it was in Arizona.
I think so, too. I can't remember.
Coyote Creek or something.
I forget.
Something like that.
It was literally in the cut of the desert.
Yeah. So we got lunch there, and then we went to the Grand Canyon, which was an absolute blast. There's 2 sides to the Grand Canyon. There's like an east and west side. So they highly encourage you to go to both.
Yeah.
One of them, I'm not sure which side. I want to say it was the west side. There's a ledge that you can pay extra to walk out on.
Don't
that's
do it.
glass.
I mean, it sounds cool.
It is
but
neat.
you wait in a line forever. Plus, you only have a certain amount of time to be at the Grand Canyon because the bus, you know. So we wait in a line forever. Literally, just line after line. There's so many people. Finally, we get up there, and they tell us that we can't have our phone. We can't, like, literally,
No cameras,
it's a ledge.
no
like,
wallets,
they had,
nothing.
And
Literally
there's, like,
nothing. You can pay to get your picture taken professionally by them, but you cannot have your phone. And truthfully, if I'm being completely honest, I tried to hide my phone. I told everybody, like my mom and Josh and sister, I was like, listen, like spot me, kind of cover me. I'm going to hide it. We're taking pictures. We paid extra for this. I don't want to pay more extra to wait in another line to get our picture taken when I can just take my phone out here. Can't do it. They have a
one of those,
metal
like,
detector.
Yeah, like at the airport.
So that didn't work. So we weren't able to get pictures of that side. So for those of you who are wondering what that side looks like, I would just Google it.
But
ledge.
the very next stop is literally the edge, like, of the Grand Canyon. There's, like...
The east side, yeah.
Yeah, there's, like, nothing, like, that can hold you back. Like, there's no rope, there's no guardrail. It's literally you and the ledge. Like, here's me, here's the ledge. Like, you can be as close as you want, and you can have your phone. Which made no sense. Like, you can't have your phone when there's, like, a ledge and, like...
That was man-made.
Right,
Yeah.
and it's more, like, okay, it has
Safer.
a barricade, you're more safer than being, like, at the other part with no ledge, a lot more dangerous, and you can have your phone. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
So we noticed a ton of people climbing up the Grand Canyon on the
These
east side.
rocks, yeah.
Yeah, and there's no like right or wrong way to do this. This is just something that I think you could just kind of follow the leader. That's what we did at least.
Yeah. Don't know if we're supposed to, but we did.
Right, yeah. So this is not like a tour guided step on this rock and then this rock. This is, you figure it out and hope your ass doesn't fall or else you go to the bottom. So yeah, we climbed up all the way to the top. We got a good picture. Well, it wasn't the best picture. We had somebody else take it. It wasn't that great, but we did get good pictures of each other.
Yeah.
My mom was freaking out because she saw how high we climbed, and we are not like 5-star athletes by any means. We are just regular schmegular. Hey, I feel like climbing to the top of the Grand Canyon today. So, but that was fun, and we were definitely exhausted when we got back. So,
Oh god, dude, I stank. I was so sweaty and smelled. Oh,
yeah,
I had to take a shower right
I had
after.
to sit next to him on the bus.
Oh yeah, you can talk. Yeah, we were. It was. I mean, it was a cool day, but expect to be a very long
Exhausted.
day, very exhausting day, a very sweaty, stinky day, and
Just for the weather.
yeah,
Back at like 6 p.m. We were really tired. We still went out and gambled and just kind of, had a good night, but we were so tired that night and day.
yeah,
We had climbed to the top of the Grand Canyon, like as far as we could have humanly possibly.
yeah. That was cool.
So yeah, we were exhausted.
Out of all of it, it was sweet. I mean, I recommend going to it, but just prepare for some of those like things we said.
Yeah. And then day 6, we went to the pool because we were so tired from the day before. We wanted to relax. It was a really chill day. We didn't really do much. We went to the pool. I don't even know. I think we went out to eat. Yeah, I think we went out to eat. And then we went to the Hard Rock Casino.
Oh, that's where it was. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the Hard Rock Casino for dinner, and then we went to a show called Absinthe. I think I'm saying that correctly. And this show, out of the 3 shows we went to, was the best show in Vegas by far. The amount of talent that these individuals have is unreal.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. It was worth every penny.
It was like a comedian, but also in between his acts were more performance of like actual like weird different talents. Like ladies swallowing sword, people dancing with like roller skates, some dude climbing like 15 chairs and doing like a handstand at the very top. It was sweet.
Yeah, they had a bunch of talent. It almost felt like a circus. Like that's what I envisioned in my head for Circus Soleil to be like. Not that Circus Soleil isn't a circus. They're very acrobatic, but this had more talents in the sense of when I think of circus, if that makes sense. Yeah. Absolutely, 110% worth it. I would see it all 6 days if I was there. Yeah, absolutely. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's like a lot of cussing too, so prepare for that.
It's like adult humor.
Yeah.
So if you're over the age of 21 and you like adult humor and dirty humor, you'll like it.
Plus they picked 2 people out of the crowd, which I was kind of hoping to get pricked, but they literally had them do like a lap dance with their significant other, and it was like, that was funny and sweet. Then he bought them all shots too. I'm like, heck yeah.
Yeah, so it was really neat. And then after that, we actually went gambling and we went shopping a little bit. We went to the I Love Sugar store, which you guys will be seeing in our next video. We got some goodies from there that we're gonna try for you.
We were going to go to like a really nice, like kind of almost last date, like before we went home, restaurant, and we're looking at it, and we wanted both steak, and we're looking at the prices, and they're like, oh, God.
The
So,
prices weren't bad, but when I called for a reservation, keep in mind I called it like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. They said the earliest reservation for 2 people. Keep in mind this also was a Friday night in Vegas, so that's also probably why. But the earliest they had was 8:45. I can't wait to eat till 8:45. A girl gets hungry before 8:45.
So
yeah. So long story short, we ended up trying to wait it out till 8:45. 6:30 comes around, and a girl gotta eat, or else she gets angry.
Yeah.
So we settled for
Margaritaville?
yes, Margaritaville, and it was great. We canceled our reservations. It was cheaper. Chef's kiss.
Yeah. So we did not go to the restaurant. Instead, we spent that money on the snacks for our next video.
Next video for you guys.
Yeah. So
It'll be
we're doing it for
interesting. You guys will like it. And then
that was
after that, we were just kind of walking around. It was our last night. We were tired, but we still wanted to get some, walking or things to do in before we left.
Literally walked every night. We did not come back to the hotel until 2 or 3 in the morning. So
And we found this really neat candy margarita bar, which we'll insert a video of our drink. We decided to share because it was huge. You can get smaller ones, or we each could have gotten a huge one, but we did not feel like being trashed when we had to wake up at like 5 in the morning the next day.
Yeah, and like the walk back to our hotel is pretty far.
But they're really neat. They add dry ice to the thing, and it's really cool. That was pretty much our trip in Vegas. I hope you guys enjoy.
Plus, on the last night, like I said earlier in the video, there's so much to see. We found a beer pong bar. I was like, what? The very last night, we just found that. I was like, oh my God.
We like beer pong. We're not the best at it, but
yeah, we're not the
like
greatest, but that would have been really cool to go to.
Basically, we just wanted to describe you guys our week in Vegas. Obviously, there's tons more to do.
So much.
We tried to do as much as we could with the time that we had. But overall, we just really wanted to get on here and tell you guys where we were, which it won't seem like we were gone, how we planned our videos, so that'll be good. And also, we highly recommend it to you guys. And if you ever are going and you don't know what you want to do, reference back to this video and just kind of be like, oh, okay, maybe here's some ideas. You don't have to, but like I said, there's obviously a lot more, but it's a good starting point. And like I said, if you're going to take anything away from this video, I would say personally, and Josh can give his thoughts after, I would go to the Absinthe show if you're over the age
10 out of 10.
of 21. Absolutely. That would be my number one. Like, if you are going to Vegas, you need to go to this show. If you're over the age of 21. What would you say? If that is already said that. So what would be your
I'm just
number
saying,
one?
The scenery. I mean, there's so much to see. Like, it's so different from seeing it like on film than in person. Like, I don't know. To me, it's so different. Like,
yeah, and like I'll also add a side note. Personally, I do not like large cities typically.
Right.
So when we were booking this trip to Vegas, I was a little worried about safety. It's it's huge. There's tons of tourists from everywhere. It's a crazy town, but. When we were walking around the streets of Vegas, they were sweeping the streets. We saw people one night literally hand and feet cleaning the stairs of the walkway. And to me, that just is so amazing that they care enough about their city to keep it that clean. Sorry, our camera keeps moving. Our cat and dog are fighting. But, so yeah, it really surprised me. It did feel really safe and we had a great time.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So
I enjoyed it.
we just thought we'd come on here and share our experience with you guys. And thank you for joining. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe to our channel. We are new and up and growing.
Yeah, give us a like.
So when you're subscribing, there's a notification bell on the right screen, I believe. And if you click that, set that bell to all, you'll be notified when we post all of our new videos, if you'd like to. We really appreciate it. Please feel free to comment. We love to see your guys' comments, and we're going to try to respond to them. Since we are so new, we are able to do that right now, and we definitely want to have that one-on-one time with you guys.
Stuff,
Absolutely. Yeah, that's really important to us. So please feel free to comment. Nice comments. We are full of positivity in this household. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Also, and if you guys have any video ideas for us or something that you guys would enjoy, please feel free to leave that in the comments as well.
Yeah.
We're very open to suggestions. We're just, as of right now, we're just kind of doing what we like to do, what we think you guys would like, but obviously you guys are the people who are watching, so please let us know. Yeah. Let us know what you guys want to see, because we that matters to us. So anyway, we hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Peace.